Hello gardening friends, welcome to the Weekend Gardener. I'm John Dromgoole. People always ask me about their tomatoes. Should I start new ones or should I cut back the other ones? Well, it's both. Start some new ones, they get nice, fresh, vigor. It's hard right now, you have to shade them a little bit, but they get going. Here's a couple that I'm not going to cut back. This is the Tycoon. It continues to set in the heat, so and it's got new flowers all over it, so I wouldn't touch that one right now. It looks really good to me. This Italian paste tomato here seems to be setting some fruit, so I'm going to let it go a little bit longer, but it's continuing to produce. Well, you can see right there, I just harvested those this morning, and they are it's very productive at this time of the year. But this little baby right here doesn't seem to want to grow for the rest of the season in the shape that it's in. Here's a couple of nice tools to cut in with, because they're nice and small, so it allows you to get in there. This is called Miracle Tie, a nice, very flexible tie that won't cut into the plant itself. I cut a few off in advance. And so what I'm going to try to do, look at this long one right here. I think what I'm going to try to do right here on this one, if it's got flowers on it, that's not very good. Take the flowers off of it. I might even cut it back a little bit further, right down there. See that spot? I'm going to cut it back there. And then, see, it's still real big. So, well, these are things you have to determine along the way, and I'm going to cut it off. I like to cut it at a little bit of an angle. Not that we have a lot of rain coming. I'll just go ahead and cut it right there. Can you see that? The cut goes nice. There we go. And then I'll tie this over here, and it'll begin to grow up out of there also. And so you just go through there. Sometimes you have to sacrifice one, but look what happens. You leave a nice one right there growing. So I'm going to continue to do something like that, and it'll be a nice way to get these tomatoes down, small and productive again. I'll give them a little bit of fish emulsion, feed them, and push them back out. We're going to have a great crop of fall tomatoes. You ought to try the same thing. I'm John Dromgoole for the Weekend Gardener. I'll see you next week.